Okay, welcome back today, everyone, for another video of Ultimate General American Civil War. Today we're going to be continuing our Confederacy campaign, and we're going to be playing the Battle of Newport News. So the battle for this, the description for this battle is, the Union is aggressively attempting to secure areas in Virginia. Their armies are occupying several towns before the local militia can take up arms against them. The rebellion needs your assistance to defend a small town near Newport News. The Federals are approaching from multiple directions with superior forces. You must lead a portion of your troops and the local militia to repel the intruders. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. We're going to be trying to delay them, trying to keep them from getting hold of this town. Let's get to it. Sir, it was very brave of you to refuse Lincoln's call to arms and join the Confederacy's cause. The Union is trying desperately to convince the locals not to secede and is attempting an investment of Virginia with military forces. Numerous Union infantry is approaching our town from three directions: northwest, north, and northeast. It is vital to protect the town and show the Yankees that we are not going to leave our lands undefended. The incoming Union forces are too strong. We cannot stop them, only delay them. So it is advised to deploy skirmishers and advance north of the town to buy time for our reinforcements. Our cavalry scouts have returned from their reconnaissance mission and will assist your efforts. The Virginia local militia has been called up. We will receive infantry and artillery to counterattack. Until then, hold your ground, General. Alright, let's get our men set up. I am actually going to try to establish a defensive position within the town. I know it said to advance north, but that's not what I'm going to try to do. I am going to attempt to hold them near the town because I want to catch their forces when they are in the river. In the river, they're going to have very low cover. Their damage is going to be halved. I think that's just going to be a more effective strategy than trying to fight them in the open terrain over here. And we're given 2 units of ranged cavalry. Looks like they both have carbines, which is very good. So yeah, we're definitely going to be utilizing both of these for harassing and also just doing a lot of damage in a short amount of time. It says that these are 5-shot carbines, so we'll get 5 shots really quickly before there'll be a lengthy reload time. Let's make sure everyone's coming back. I neglected to move Trigger and our supply wagon. But we definitely want them moving. I'm going to have our... Oh. So it looks like some skirmishers caught up to us. But it looks like we're not in range of them, and they're not in range of us, so everyone is doing okay at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the game again, just because nothing's happening. Looks like we did a little bit of damage there. That's good. Trigger's getting shot at. That's fine. Not a big deal. We've got Bernie versus Bernie over here. I wonder if these are members of the same family. Be kind of interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and dismount both of these. I guess I really should have only dismounted one, but oh well. We're gonna mount up and we're gonna chase the skirmishers and probably just get into melee with them. No reason not to. So long as there isn't another force over here. These guys are crazy fast on the charge. And they have carbines, the M1859 carbines, those are alright. I'm gonna push our artillery back a little bit further just because we're taking a lot of stray bullets, and I don't like our artillery getting hit by those stray shots. We're gonna send them around to hit Bernie on the flank. And we're just trying to get our shots off on them. Looks like they're also teeing off on us. Oh, I've been wondering why this battle was so fast. I left the fast forward speed on. I was like, why are they reloading so quickly? Let's go ahead and move Siegfried up. Oh, never mind, the skirmishers are back. But Siegfried and Kemper are both trading really well. Bernie's doing okay considering he's got really ineffective muskets. It's not too bad. Now we're getting rear flanked somehow, so I'm gonna have them. I see. There's a brigade of Union cavalry there, so we'll just come back across the river. And we'll let them come to us. Once they step into the river, we're going to turn on them. Okay, there they are. Let's hit them while they're in the river. I want to get as close as possible so that we're inflicting as much damage as possible. I want them taking all their shots and then we'll charge into them. Okay, they're routing. Just kidding. Alright, he's done. And now we'll get them both in there. That should break them. Excellent. Now we'll get our cavalry across the river again while they're reloading, and then get ready to hit Bernie on the side once that reload is done. I was going to say, I don't know how they're keeping their supply up, but it is because my supply wagon has been distributing ammo, and we can turn that off for a little bit, because whatever supply we use, I'm going to have to pay for it, and no point in keeping the supply going when they're all still really well supplied. So I think if we can just hold on for 7 more minutes, we'll get reinforcements. And that's going to be critical because we've got some more of their guys coming in over here. I'm just going to bait them into turning. Okay, excellent. We got them to turn. That should slow their reload a little bit. And if we can reload in time to get a flanking shot on them, that would be great. But if not, that's fine too. Now let's try to hit these infantry brigades that are coming in, because I feel like they're teeing up to charge in. More Yankees from the east. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Got them wavering, which is good. I know that there's a brigade over there. I don't know where they've gone to. Okay, it looks like they're there. Excellent. Our reinforcements are here. You did your best, General, to hold the Yankees. Our reinforcements arrived to teach them a lesson. Cavalry and supplies are on the way. Okay, not a moment too soon. We'll get them over there. We'll get these guys coming across the river here. Let's get our artillery set up. Let's get both of them coming over here. And I think I'm going to try to come around on this side and sweep them this way. The idea being that there's more open terrain over here, and so by pushing them this way, we'll be pushing them into open terrain, maybe even to the river, and I think that will work wonders. Yeah, we've got plenty of infantry coming over here. So let's get these 3 over here to defend this river crossing. Let's get these 4 over here to push. We'll get the artillery set up so that it will fire on over here, and then we'll be able to sweep around. How much damage is he doing? That's pretty decent. I'm surprised that these guys were able to recover from wavering. So now we're going to run at them, we're going to fire, and then we're going to charge into them. Is the plan. Just take one last parting shot at them. Excellent, we broke them. Now let's get this charge going. I'm gonna move Siegfried up here. We'll start bringing our cavalry around. I'd like to get behind this artillery. Now Kemper has kind of gotten a little surrounded, so I'm going to have him withdraw a little bit. I'm going to position him a little bit more over here, and we'll let these fresh units kind of take the brunt of the fighting over here. What are they equipped with? Springfields. Okay, so they all have pretty basic Springfield M1842s, which is fine. Okay, good. They lost sight of our cavalry. Let's get these guys moving on the double. They have pretty good conditions, so it's fine. Artillery setup. And excellent. Now we're firing on these guys over here. I'm going to dedicate a unit of cavalry to each one. And we're going to fire on Bernie coming across the river. That's not ideal. Focus fire on Grover over here. Make sure Trigger is able to respond. Okay, we've gotten behind their artillery, which is good. Looks like he's fired everything. And this cavalry is still using up its ammunition. Let's countercharge that. Let's bring B around. Evans. Other Evans. Have them fall back. Grover surrendered. Excellent. Okay, let's pull Bernie out because I want him to get some melee experience. Let's have Kemper pull back. Bernie needs to be running forward. Where's Trigger? Trigger's running away. That's less than ideal. That's not what I want him to do. Okay, Bernie, here's your moment. Charge. Oh, I didn't realize we had General Johnston here. Okay, Bernie's doing great over here. Bernie's doing great. Hopefully racking up some melee experience. Let's bring Stuart's cavalry around. Poe surrendered. Awesome. then I want to try to blast Taylor in the side over here, and then charge into him. Excellent. Okay, we captured some more units. Oh, and these are really well equipped. What about Poe? Poe, not so much, but Howard's 1st Brigade, yeah. They got plenty of good weaponry. Let's see, these guys don't have a perk, but Yule does. Yeah, he is melee focused. Send him in. Now we're just trying to move everyone up, trying to keep everyone in the fight as we push these Union troops back. Let's go ahead and dismount since we're just kind of in a firefight over here. Taylor surrendered, which is great. I would love for Howard to surrender or shatter, that works too. Recovered some more M1842s. And let's get Yule across. Let's get Kemper across. He's got really good conditions, so let's run him across. Same with Siegfried, we'll run him across. I thought I dismounted them. That's my mistake. I'm gonna move Johnston over here to help with morale. I'll get Trigger. Let's see, where's Trigger? Trigger ran all the way to the bottom of the map for some reason. We need to get out of the river. That's not the good place to be. Oh, excellent. We got some more cavalry over here. I'm going to bring them across the river and try to hit these skirmishers and then that artillery. And I think I'm going to mount up over here and get them out. I'm going to have them fall back. I really want these guys to be taking the brunt of the damage. And so we've got to space these guys out a little bit. Okay, have them fall back. Okay, you come over here. You do the same. Looks like we have a supply wagon over here. So I'm going to hold fire until we're close, and then we're going to open up with these musketoons. Or I guess here they're called cavalry carbines, but so be it. We're going to open up real close to them. Excellent. And then I'm going to have them charge in. I want Siegfried and Kemper keeping up over here. Let's seize these supplies. Oops. Sorry, you guys are just eating canister up close. That wasn't my intention, but... Awesome, we seize these supplies. Let's get our cavalry back in order. And I'm just going to have Kemper chase down the skirmishers over here. I'm going to have Siegfried come up here through the wood line. Let's see if we can't get this artillery moved up. Get my 3 inches moved up. And I thought they were going to go into melee, but they didn't. That's okay. Now let's charge in over here. Now we're just running down these skirmishers. Looks like this artillery unit surrendered. What did they have? 6-pounders. Not great artillery, but I mean, we'll take what we can get. Keep moving up. Let's run Bernie over here. I want to try to get him back in the fight and back earning some more experience as much as he can. And let's go ahead and just run these guys into... Run Evans' 1st Brigade into melee. Because I really want these guys to break, to shatter, something, anything. Looks like Evans' 2nd Brigade is in pretty good stamina condition, so I'm gonna try to run them in to Wilcox's men. Let's get them on the charge. And I want everyone focusing Wilcox since no one is in melee with him yet. And Robinson's unit is putting up a good fight. They haven't surrendered, which, good for them. This is fascinating. Johnson has a much larger circle of influence than does Trigger. So that's just really cool. I just noticed that. Okay, let's keep Bernie moving up. Keep Siegfried moving up. Get all these guys moving up. Okay, Robinson did surrender. What did he have? Reboard muskets. Those are fine. Let's get our cavalry into position. Speaking of cavalry, bring him up. Let's get our cavalry in position to get some shots on Wilcox as he's coming through the woods. What were these, by the way? 6-pounders? I thought so. Okay, let's keep Bernie coming. I would charge them in if their charge meter had recovered. It hasn't yet, but Jennifer does have charge, so maybe I will have him go in. Bernie's just about out of condition, so they're going to be moving very slowly, be very ineffective. Okay. Now let's hold everyone's fire. try to get Stewart in there. Try to get other Stewart in there. Just put as much melee pressure on them as possible. Hold fire. We don't want to hit our own cavalry. And I think we're done here. I'm just going to speed it up since we're just waiting for the end. There we go. Okay, so we brought about an even number of infantry. Cavalry, we definitely have the advantage there, and about an even number of guns, but we inflicted about a 1-to-5 casualty ratio, so that is very good. Very happy with that. We recovered a lot of Springfields, that's good. We'll be able to outfit a whole brigade with these, which is excellent. These Mississippis are really good. Rescued a bunch of those revolving carbines that our loaned cavalry had. So this was captured a bunch of carbines too. This was a very good. These are very good spoils. And so I believe we had determined that I'm going to need to put a point into army organization because I can bring 8 brigades, and I will do that. So there we go. Put another point into army organization. Let's see what we can buy. Oh, that's right. We could buy these Mississippis, which are fairly good. I'm going to do it. Let's look at our morale. We're still good on morale. There's no negative effect, which is what I was looking for. I could also buy this colonel, but I don't think I need to. Just curious how close this guy was to becoming a brigadier general. So I will. These guys are really close. I think if I put Harry Hodgson as the brigadier general, it should tip them over into their first level of veterancy. So let's just test that. And it did. Excellent. So I'm going to outfit them with the infantry focused, the melee focused perk. And I'll do that. And I could put 2,000 men back in here, and it barely hurts our experience level, so that's great. I think I'm gonna do that. And I might even give them these Springfields because, well, the Springfields are actually a little worse in melee. I thought they were equal, but the Springfield is a better firearm. But that doesn't matter here because I want them to be on the charge. So yeah, that's what I want. All right, so let's get our new division started. I'm going to use this guy because he hasn't been in battle, and I want Bernie to keep oh, I see. Okay. So I guess it's battles led with a specific unit. As you can see here, there's a couple of multipliers, if you will, based on their battles led. And I thought that referred to how many battles they had been, how many they had been in general. But it looks like it's how many battles they've been with a particular unit. Because as you can see, Bernie was in that last battle, but he's back down to 0 battles led, which is a shame. I would have I would have switched over Hodgson earlier if I knew that, but now we know. Okay, so yeah, let's get some more men. Where do we start to take an efficiency hit around 1450? So I'm just gonna put 1400 men in here. I'm gonna increase my supply. Let's get another infantry brigade going.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the Springfields are good. Looks like I'm gonna get up to 1300 is about where the efficiency starts dropping off, so I'm just gonna put 1300 men in here.
Sir, yes, sir.
I really want some more cavalry, so I'm gonna take a major, and I am going to sorry, I'm just thinking in my head about whether I want them to be melee cavalry or whether I want them to be carbine cavalry. And honestly, I think I want the melee cavalry.
Yes, sir.
And we start taking an efficiency hit almost immediately. So what if I actually get a lieutenant colonel? I can put about 300 total units in here before we start to see that efficiency drop off. So I think I will do that. That seems a little better than just having 250. And then we're getting an artillery brigade. Yeah, we'll use that major that we bought earlier. And we're gonna load them out with the 3-inch. Yeah, the 3-inch ordnance. Just because that's a good gun. Let's look at our veterans. We've got quite a few, so okay, they won't let me go above 10 guns, that's fine. Let's put some veterans into here though. Looks like I can do, here, let's go 1 rookie. And then, yeah, we'll put the 2 veterans in. Over here. Let's put the rookies in. I'm just trying to see where we start to see a precipitous fall with the efficiency, and it looks like it's pretty level throughout. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give them 1600 men. That seems like a nice round number. Kemper. We're gonna give these Mississippis, which are a better rifle than the those Springfields. And we'll also put them at 1600. And I am considering giving these men the Springfield M1855s, and that is simply because I mean these are better than the M1842s in a firefight. So I might just do that. And then how much is it going to be for the reboard muskets? That's honestly not too bad. I might also give the reboards to Paxton's men, and we'll just call it good with that. And I am going to try to buy up fewer weapons than last time. Last time I was getting into a lot of trouble because I was probably putting too much money into buying, you know, the exotic stuff like the Henry repeaters. So I'm just trying to think about what do I want to buy. For sure, oh, what is this? Interesting. Is this also for cavalry? I doubt it. No, it is not. This is fascinating. It's got a little bit of a further effective range. Well, this has 500. Although it's not, as you can see, the effectiveness isn't very good at 500. Really, you should be firing from a closer range, although you can fire from 500 if you so desire. I'm definitely going to buy some of this artillery, just because this artillery is going to be critical. And we'll buy everything above the 6-pounder. With cavalry, oh, we have plenty of these pistols. Nine-shot cylinder, that is fascinating. What are you, 6-shot? 6-shot. Seems like we've got plenty of these, which is great. It means I don't have to buy up a bunch of them. So... Oh, that's a really interesting gun. It's not a carbine, it's just... It's like a little musketoon like this one. 60 melee, 60 melee. What about these carbines? 50. So these are kind of like a little, these are kind of versatile. Because you can get in there, you can fire, you can go into melee. I kind of like it. I don't think I'm going to outfit anyone with these yet, but they're really interesting. But I am going to buy this revolving carbine. I'm going to buy the Maynard. I'm going to hold off on the expensive melee equipment. And this I feel like I don't need to buy. I think that'll be available in larger numbers later. I'm going to buy these. These are interesting. And then with this is just a fascinating rifle. Does it reload faster than no, reloads slower than your standard firearm. So I don't think I'll be buying it because it looks like it'll be available in large enough numbers to where I don't need to. And I'm also not going to buy... I mean, it's not that much. I will buy them, even though it's silly to just have 5. Whitworths... All of these, I think I will hold off on. I will buy these, however, because they're good rifles. And with that, I think I'll buy the Henry repeaters, who am I kidding? But the Whitworths, I don't think I will buy, just because they... I mean, the skirmishers can't use them. I just don't know how effective it's going to be to... And they're so expensive. I'm really trying to find whether I'm justified in buying them or not. But the FOMO is really strong. How much are they going to cost? 3,000? That does seem kind of hefty. So I think I will hold off on buying the Whitworths. I'm sure I won't be missing out on 29 Whitworths in the future. I'm sure it's fine. And with that, I think I've bought everything that I wanted to. I might buy the Lamats. I might. Just so I can have a really, really dangerous melee weapon. Oh, they're very pricey. maybe I will... Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy these. And maybe in the near future I'll be able to outfit my cavalry with really good melee weapons. I'm also tempted by these, but that's really expensive. So I think I will stay away from this for right now. But in the future I would love to use these. So yeah, next time we'll be playing the first Battle of Bull Run. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.